Okay. I'm live on YouTube now as well. Excellent. Everything seems good. Nice. All right, and let's reset the timer. I'm back, finally. Yeah. Let me just make a Discord ping about it. Okay, announcements, and then part, what is this, 18? Nice. Let's get my YouTube link. Okay, cool. Started to stream a little bit late today, but that's fine. Gotta get like a list of everything we need to do for the model. Let's go to hi Taka. Been a little while. I feel like it's been like almost a week. I don't know. It's going good. Just a lot going on in life and just haven't really been in the mood to, or the headspace to stream, but I just need to start doing it. So I'm back. And I want to finish the darkness model. I think it's kind of like the hard part where it's like, how much do I want to work on it versus just call it good. So, but yeah, we'll get there. Hope you're doing well. Got my coffee. I'm not sure what this music is. I'm not really feeling it. Let's go back to this one. Okay. Maybe a little bit louder. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no, I've been doing other things. Like I've been working on a different 3D model, etc. So that one's going well. I'll show it off maybe later when there's more people around. If there's more people around. But yeah, okay. So we left off getting some of this into Unity. We were working the shading. We need to do more texturing. I need to do like the highlights on the hair and such. There's quite a few things we can do. Trying to think of what else we'd like to do. I'd like to do more detail on the actual textures for her. I think that'd be good to do. I know the face. Okay, this is something I need to work on. This is something I was kind of dreading on doing, but the face in VR, it looks really thin. Like so I put this model into VR and I looked at it a bit and it seems, it's not that thin though. I think it's just the eyes or something don't line up right. It doesn't look right to me. It's totally fine the way it is, but I think it could be better. So I think I want to try and just give one more attempt. Let's do a new save and give it one more attempt to see if we can get it looking even a little bit more accurate. You've been pretty good. You went to Anime Central. Saw a few Darkness cosplayers. Nice. It sounds fun. Let's see, what's a good front view for her? Do we have one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, remember, make her bold. I know. Actually, no, we're not gonna make her bold. See, this space isn't even symmetrical. That's the issue with like using these as reference. So it just doesn't really work out. I guess her eyes could be more like, I don't know. I guess they could be like more oval. Not perfectly oval though. Like they're kind of they're like this shape where that's kind of like straight for a while. So maybe that's something I should replicate a bit of. Because mine are completely like actually oval like this. Is there any other face reference? Let's see. How does, okay, for this though, how does the lineup look? So we have the chin here, mouth, nose, bottom of the eyes, top of the eyes. I mean, that all roughly makes sense. Her front hair, okay, this is something I was wondering. I think her front hair can kind of come down more. But I think we lowered her eyes, so that might help. So let's get rid of all our references and work on that a bit. Oh, I'm on. It's going connected only. There we go. There we go. I think it's a little bit better. Hello, Sonia again. Hi. You're gonna buy a Quest 3 in the near future and try VR chat. Nice. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be really fun. Yeah, you're gonna be, yeah, if you make your own avatar, that's more than most people do. So that's gonna be really fun. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad, I hope you can find it useful. Feel free to reach out for more info and stuff too. I don't mind helping as long as you're, you know, willing to learn and figure things out on your own too. All right, so the highlights on the eyes are kind of bad. So let's see what we can do about those. There, here, there, and then there's a smaller one down there. We can try that. Let's go to the drawing. So this one is like that. Then they have another one on the bottom. Yeah, Sonia, I'll also be streaming more, especially when I move at the end of the month. I want to, because I'll be at my parents' house for a few months between moving, like transitioning my move. So I think I want to distract myself a lot when I'm there. And I think the best way might be just to kind of buckle down and do a lot of streaming or something. So I'd like to try to do that as well. Actually, Taka, do you play VR chat at all? I assume you do. Oh yeah, no, I know you. Yeah, I know you do because you've talked about making models and stuff. What you do, I'm sure you do. Oh, there we go. See what else these look like. Where's the other one? Yeah, so it's like up high and then down low there. Okay. We're gonna try to round out her eyes a little bit too to match. It's like right up here. And then around like here. Yep, sure do. Yeah, I should really do some more meetups again so I can or maybe I can see you guys too and talk with you. Every like month I used to just get my like ping my server and just be like, hey, if you're around you can show up and we can just hang out and talk. That was pretty fun. But I stopped doing that. Let's see. How far inside of the eye was this? This was like halfway. That's halfway. Okay. Now for this eye. No, it doesn't really do much. How do I round something like that? How do I even make that shape without remaking the eye? I guess I could just remake the eye and re-UV it onto. That's an option. I guess. Let's just isolate these guys out for now. So it's, oh no, what am I doing? Just get you and then edit mode, just get you guys on there. And maybe I can just kind of force it to be that shape. If I'm lucky. Median point? Is it mirrored? No, it's not. Of course not. There we go. The eyes are slightly more like cylindrical, I guess, instead of like oval. All the reasons hang out. Yeah. think it'll be more worthwhile for me to do as well if I'm releasing more models, because I have this model I'm releasing, and then I actually have my elf girl, which I'm also going to be releasing. Ah, there we go. My audio driver keeps crashing, and I think it's because of CPU load. Yeah, thank you for telling me. Yeah, I wasn't muted. It was set up correctly. It's just some weird bug that goes on. Okay. Yeah, I just need to keep an eye on it. I need to figure out why it's happening. Usually it's like when I save or something and there's like a lot of CPU load, and it's just, I don't know if it's OBS specifically. I don't think it is. Encoding overloaded. Turn down video settings. Okay, so my encoding is overloaded. Let's check that. Okay. So, okay, I didn't notice, but I do get an OBS error when I like have CPU load. So I just turned down a couple settings. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. And yeah, I probably should get a sound card. Now that well, I have like a, what do you call it? I forget what you call it, but I actually have like a proper like studio microphone and studio headphones. I have this little you know, device that turns it into, you know, like USB, so I can, you know, plug in my computer. But yeah, maybe the sound card itself is going to be good to have. Okay. So yeah, head's looking a little bit better. Eyes looking a little bit better. Cool. Let's see what we can do for polygon reduction. Let's just kind of go through each piece and see what we can do. Like, for example, do we want to just like pull this down and get rid of these? It's like, is that worth it? The reason why I don't is because the shading is not going to look as nice. And that's the hard part. I guess I have normals on it. The normal maps don't look very good because it's so low poly. Yeah, I don't know if there's much we can do. Most of the polygons do serve a purpose. Even if we could go lower, I prefer not to. Like, these bevels are kind of unneeded, but they do help a lot. And let me show you, is because here we go to our matte cap object. And so you can see, you can actually see the bevels here right now and where the shading is going to look like. And then if I get rid of those bevels, see that? It basically completely, the edge disappears. So we do want that there. It's more just like removing faces that aren't seen at all. Is this double-sided? No, it's not. Like, nothing's double-sided unneededly either. I could get rid of these and like merge it in here. So I can dissolve these and just like do this. That should be fine. But the rest I do want. Oh, I need the bodysuit to basically match the body, so it's weighted correctly. We reduced these pretty well, if I remember correctly. Actually these, I feel like this one might not be needed. Yeah, that one's probably fine to get rid of. Let me just bring this down. There we go. Same thing with this one here. It's kind of strange. Maybe you can try to crease the edge. Yeah, so I can mark the edge as sharp. But I don't want a sharp edge. I want a creased looking edge. And because yeah, I don't want it to be perfectly sharp is the issue. But maybe I just have to, you know, maybe I just have to deal with it and call it good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good on that. I don't think we need to worry about it. It's gonna be fine. I'll make an optimized version of it that is low poly but doesn't have all the options. I think that'd be a reasonable. A reasonable, like, you know, what do you call it? Alternative, I guess. Okay. Change it. Yeah, it's just how normals work. Which it makes sense because basically it takes the way smooth shading works is because by default, you know, this is how a polygon is shaded, right? It's just flat. And the reason why smooth shading works is because it basically takes the vectors that are pointing out from each vertex, right? So this is up. Ooh. Why can't I draw? This is up, sideways, and then a little more sideways, right? And instead of just making the face itself like just be completely flat between, it normalizes and kind of stretches them out. So for each pixel, it's kind of like, you see, if you had two vertices pointing outwards like this, it's going to try to smooth each pixel or text, what is it called, fragment of your screen to kind of be like that. So that's why, and since it takes the average, if you have this large space here, you can see right here that the normals kind of, it's really subtle, but you can see the normals kind of changing as they go up and down. And since it's taking the average, that's why, like, if we have two that are close together, the average is going to be like tighter, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I think you get it. Yeah, it's annoying. Maybe there is this. Yeah, I mean, everything's always triangulated. Even right now, everything's triangulated. It's just automatically done. So, we just have the stored representation of what makes the quad. Let's see. What else do we want to do? What's on our list actually to do? Maybe we should open up Unity because I actually don't know if we need to do anything out right now in Blender. Yeah, so if I save right now, yeah, my CPU spikes up to 100. I think that's what's causing my audio crashes. Okay. Imagine not following the stream. What do you mean, Carl? Oh. Okay. Unity time. You weren't following? I can't believe it. Banned. Ban this guy right now. We will have to do face tracking on darkness, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I had to do face tracking for 2 models. Great. Actually, let me close Rider, because I don't need that open. my coding ID. You found out you can split shape keys. What do you mean by split shape keys? Now to fall a second time. Now you're on YouTube. Or Twitch. My bad. You were on YouTube. If you do symmetrical shape key, you can split it into two. Yeah, but like, how? I don't know. I guess if I just have a symmetrical shape key, I just duplicate it and then I just remove one side from each. But that's cool if there's like a shortcut to do it. Okay, so we have our darkness. Is Unity showing? It is. Awesome. Why is our FOV like that? That is weird. Yeah. So what do we want to do here? What's our goal? You have middle vertice. Yeah, but you have to twiddle. I don't know what you mean, Carl. I'm sorry. Why would you want to split the mouth shape key? Oh, the animator was disabled. That's why it wasn't working in VR chat. Cool. Okay, so we need a shape key to hide the body, or we just need to clip the body when her suit is on. Her Under Armour. So let's do that. So let's hide everything except that. And this. You can't mirror the middle vertices without it doubling up. When both... Oh, so you're saying you can select two shape keys. Yeah? And then edit them at the same time? You didn't explain that to me. If that's what I'm understanding you're saying. No, not that. Okay, I don't know. You have to show me or something. Okay. So what are we doing here? We're editing the body. So this is the question. Do we just make it a separate mesh and be lazy? Do we... No, not that. So yeah, so Sanya, you can do that. You can just make it its own mesh and deactivate it. But the thing is, when you separate two meshes or a mesh into two, that's actually more expensive than just having a shape key that hides it usually. Because when you split a material or when you split a mesh, it's going to have one material for each. Even if it's sharing the same material, it's treated as two separate ones in Unity. So it's going to be less performant if you're rendering that a lot of the time. It just depends. Shape keys used to be not very performant, but now they're better because Unity fixed that. So this depends. You can do something in the shader called like UV discard, which you basically discard the vertex using like a mask, and that one's pretty good. So we might try to do that. Let's see. If we go into substance, or we can probably just make the mask in Photoshop. So basically here we have the body material and material instancing. That's true. If you enable instancing, I think that fixes that issue. But I'm not sure. I think skin meshes might be a little weird with that. Well, let's see here. Actually, let's test this out of curiosity. So if we duplicate the body, right? And we go to the VRChat control panel, which you cannot see. Right now I have 17 material slots. And the way VRChat counts them could be bad. But it is, whether or not it's more efficient, VRChat counts material slots. So even if you're doing it better or not, even if you're using instance materials, it doesn't count for that in VRChat. So unfortunate. You have to use them discards, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I say UV, UDIM. UDIMs are just a type of UV thing. What does plane we have for that? Let's see. Where is that? Under UVs? No. Global mask. Special. Okay, it is under special effects. UV tile discard. Yes. Vertex is fine. And then we can just make a new UV tile. So let me go back to Blender and we can do a new UV map. Call this discard. And let's see. So what is the V3 through 0? On UV tiles. Okay, yeah, so this is the UV tile is the UDIM. And then, so I guess these are each of the tiles, but I don't know what these checkboxes are. Let me just look up the documentation quick. So it's a discard coordinates. 4 rows of 4 tiles. I see. Okay. So this is a matrix. So this is the top, very top left, very bottom right. Okay, cool. Let's go back and we can do that. So, it's a 4x4 grid. Go to UVs. And under the body, view. I have to enable that plugin. View UDIM grid. What do you mean I can just move them? So is it okay, so is it here's a question. So is it like this is the first tile and then it's up 4 sections, like 1, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3? Or is it inside of this grid you divide into 4? Okay, so it's the first one. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Cool. That's easy enough. So what I can do is just select all of everything that is here. I'll put this up into So I think everything is hidden except the head. So we'll put this up here. And then, and everything else can just stay down there. And that should be good enough. Right? Yeah, cool. Don't scale? Does it matter? I don't think the scaling matters, right? Alright, I'll also undo it, just in case. Yeah, I wasn't muted. It's just a stupid mic broke again. That's really annoying. Sorry, I wish I knew how to fix it. I haven't really looked into it though. I need to. I keep forgetting. Now that I'm streaming again, I'll try to do it. Okay, so models in progress, darkness. Let's grab her model and re-import. And okay, so let's see if this works. So now we have the second UV map here. Wait, where is it? Third special effects, UV tile discard. And then, so discard mode. So we're selecting which one. UV1. Yeah, okay. So here, out of curiosity, I don't think the scale should matter. I wanna see if the scale does matter or not. Scale it down and see. I don't think it should. In here. Yeah, the scale doesn't matter. Cool. So now we just enable this by defaults in the bodysuit, and now we don't have any clipping. Yep, nice. Oh. Why is my computer having such a hard time? I need a better PC, even though mine is pretty good. I think I need better CPU is the issue. My my CPU is not super fast. It's fast, just not for what I do. Okay. Cool. So that discard is working. That's actually really easy to set up. I should probably just do that from now on. Let's see, what else? We need to shape keys eventually, so that's something we can start doing now. Which shader did you use for that, Carl? Was it Poyomi? Yeah, it's post-processing. I feel like you should be able to, there should be a way to deal with that in the shader, but maybe not, I don't know. Okay, well no, I guess there wouldn't be because the shader doesn't know about the post-processing. Yeah, so it's the post-processing is the problem. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, in my case it'd be fine because it's under the bodysuit anyways. I guess it's more of an issue if it's like an object that doesn't exist normally or like has its own silhouette. So we never did finish the rigging, so we can take a look at that. Also, this hair, I remember in VR, felt really stiff and didn't bend a lot, so let's fix that too. So side hair. Okay, that's a little bit better. Shape keys, all 50 plus of them, yeah. Especially with face tracking is gonna, yeah, be a lot. My, this current avatar I'm using that you're seeing me use has like so many shape keys because it has ARKit and Facebook ones. And I think I started to add the Vive ones. On top of that, it has like all the face and speaking ones for VR chat. And yeah, not fun. But it's not too bad. Like once you get into it, once you start making them, then you just reuse the shapes that are similar and it's not as bad. The first three, the ah, the o, and the ch one are the most annoying. Especially the o mouth. Okay, speaking of which, let me I want to show off my other model I'm working on because I'm happy with it. And let's see, while Unity's opening on the other one, let's look at the armor. We need to merge all the meshes into now. I think it's about time to do that. Oh, interesting. Why don't this skirt? There we go. Now if I open up, I will lift this leg. Oh, is it rotating? It is, just not a lot. This is always the hard part. What if I like used aim constraints and like made a collider fit between the legs that it could collide with? That'd be weird. I think that would kind of work though. I feel like that's really scuff. It's probably not worth doing. Because I mean like that, then that would work. That would fully moves with the leg. I've made them both 2 and then 2 now. Yeah. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. Or maybe the way is just to not have one and have just 2 front ones. Maybe that's the better way. I really wish I had better. This would be so much easier if we had like better constraining tools. I know that they're kind of working on it now, but like if I could just be like, oh, whichever one is the most, copy that rotation, then that would instantly be what I need, and everything would be so much easier. But 'tis not the case. 'Tis not the case. All right. Well, let's leave that for now. Let's go back to other Unity. Let me show this off. It's my other model I'm working on right now, an elf girl. Still texturing and stuff. Like I need to do the eyes because they're very plain right now. But she has like the little eye like showing through the hair thing, which is cool. And yeah, this is a basic outfit for now. But I want to work more on her as well. She's rigged right now, which is cool. But yeah, I think the hair is too green on her. I'm not sure. So I still need to figure out colors and stuff. I don't know if I just want to go with a gray shirt either or something else. But yeah, slowly working on this one as well. Make a Doki themed. That's just an office lady outfit with a blue shirt. No, I'm not making anything Doki until I make her herself. That's my reward. Someday I'll make Doki-chan. In your opinion, you need to set the pants too plain? Yeah, it's pretty plain. I'm not sure what you do with the pants though, since they are, I don't know. It's meant to be a plain outfit, I guess. But yeah, maybe there's something I can do. I'll have to think about it. Why is my other Unity not showing? There we go. So something we could do is make a shadow mask or a map that has the colors for the different types of things we want. Because like this shouldn't be yellow, but I want it to be yellow for this part. So we can do that. Like how you can see the eye through the hair. Yeah, that was kind of a fun little thing to do. Yeah, it's pretty easy. There's a couple annoying, like weird Unity specific things to get to work, but because it should just work with stencils, but it needs to be like in the same mesh and stuff. It's a little annoying. Because of sorting order, I guess. Okay. So let's see. If I want to do the color mask, we can, or shadow mask map, whatever. We can use this. And what we can do is, let's copy this color code. Go to textures. Let's make a new, let's open up Photoshop. New file. And then drag in the body texture for darkness. And then open up Photoshop. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, oh wait, no, we don't want the body. We want the, armor 2. Yeah, we want armor 2. So this one. So basically we can select all the parts that are like orange, or the yellowish orange first. Not white. And looks good. And we can make a new layer and basically make this the the color that we want, which is going to be what I copied from Unity, this color. And then we can do the same thing with these. So we can have these basically be a similar color, but a little bit darker. Or more orange, more reddish. Make another layer. And then paste that in here, but more orange. And then we can select all of the... Is it all the rest? It's basically all the rest, actually. So we can just make a full fill layer underneath this. And just have it be darker. There we go. So this is our shadow, basically our shadow map. Edit, fill with a color. We want this color. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to save this into our darkness project. Where's darkness? Darkness textures. We'll make a PSD folder. So I should have named it, but now we can drag. Oh, so for this material, now we can drag this into our shadow map instead, and set it to multiply. There we go. So now you see this is not that yellow. Oh, let me go back. Sorry. So I put in our shadow map instead of just a straight color. So now this is just a darker color, which is correct. But then this is still like a tinted color. So now just the color is a little bit better because you want your shadows to be a little more of a saturated color. At least I like them being that. So I think it looks good. So yeah, that fixes that issue. And we can do the same thing with the face. So right now, it looks weird because when the eyes are in shadow, the eye whites just don't get shadowed, which looks weird. I never really knew what to do about this problem, but doing the shadow map is actually a pretty good solution. If I go to the shade map, because right now the eyes are, is it? Wait, no, it's this. Yeah. Because the reason why I want to do it is because I want the color, and now the eyes whites are colored that color and it doesn't look correct. But now I can just make another one of these. Let's go to new. Let's go back to Photoshop. And okay, mic is still working good. Drag in the body. And pretty much everything, except a few things. So we're going to select all those. And this is going to be just a slightly darker color. And then everything else is going to be the skin color we chose in Unity. Which, let me get that quick. This color. There we go. So now this shouldn't color the shadow weird. Let's save this as our body shadow color. Go back to Unity. And now, so this is what it looks like before. And if we set this to white, get rid of this shadow map. And add this in. That's a multiply. There we go. So with shading or without shading is this. And then with shading, so this is in shadow. So that colors it properly. I'm gonna go back to here and see that. That's better. The eyebrows do get shaded a little weird. Wait. So maybe we should actually add that as well. So if we go back to... Oh no, her eyebrows are on that. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we're good. So there's that. I really need to figure out what to do with her dress. We can add some colliders, or I think that's what we started doing colliders, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So let's add those to the skirt. Skirts here. I'll optimize it a little bit later, because not all of them need to be, but actually no, hold on. So these ones and then the middle ones only need to be affected by the right, upper and lower. So let's add that. 1, 2, right? That doesn't do anything. Upper, lower. Upper, lower, okay. And then these 2 and then these 3 can be upper and lower. Oh, but the 2 need 4. The upper and lower of the other. That's right. Okay, cool. So now if we lower or raise this leg, like that works pretty good sideways and stuff, like as well as you'd want it. We'll do these later. I'm gonna fix the weight painting to make sure the lower one doesn't clip through the black, but not too bad. It's just going up forward is a little weird. But it's better. It's better. Okay. Mic's still working. Okay, cool. Let me drink more of my coffee. All right. Let me try my experiment. There we go. Okay. Wait, so we want to make a matte cap for the armor, for the metallic. That might be fun to do now. Let's get an idea of what we want, like, a toon metallic to look like, though. So let me look this up quick. Do, like, anime metallic, like, material. Like, what about a toon metallic material? Yeah, this is a little bit closer to what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just open up Photoshop and mess around until we find something. Let's make a new texture. Close these other ones out because we don't need them. And so it should just be a sphere. Okay. Then inside of that, let's change the color of this first to be just white. No border. And let's make the background transparent so we can see it. How do we make this stand out more? So we change the color of this one so we can see it. Like a gray. Adjust the width. Yeah, there we go. So we can select this, and this can be like a darker color. And then this other side can be a lighter color. And then the middle can just be an actual white. So just out of curiosity, let's see how this looks. Let's save this as the metal matte cap. And go back to Unity. Let's see how this looks on it. Because I think this is kind of similar to what we already have. Oh wait, we're doing additive. It needs to be inverted. Because the middle needs to be black. And then I guess those are fine. Yeah, so now, though they're still pretty intense though. But you can see we have on the left, it's like the less intense, and then on the right we have the more intense. Or sorry, well, opposite way around. Right is less intense, but left is more intense. I think we can drop the intensity of this one a little bit more, and I think it might be, I think we can swap them too. I want it to be on the other side. Everything okay on the stream? Yeah, everything seems fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, my computer's freaking out. So, okay. So this was, let's get this color over here first. Oops. Why is that so? Let's just adjust it. And then this other one we can adjust up. Okay. Save that. Back to Unity. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty nice. Maybe something in the middle would be good too. Or like maybe a soft specular in the middle. So let's do just a brush, I guess. A soft brush. Up high though, like that. I think that's good. Yeah, that looks pretty metallic. I like that. Yeah, that helps a lot. I think it's pretty good. How do these look? Good enough. Good enough, good enough. Okay, we did the outline mask, which is good. Okay. I guess we can do some shape keys. Actually, let's combine all the meshes. So let's do that. Okay. Is there any reason for us not to have this all as one mesh if we're using UV discard? Not that I can think of. I kind of want to have at least the main. I want to keep the bodysuits separate just for now. But I think we can have the armor all combined together, I guess. It's kind of annoying, but we'll do it for now. Let me just do a new save. Just whenever I make some big change, I like to make a new save. Okay. So combine those. Combine this. This is still mirrored. Apply that. Merge. Still mirrored. Apply these and merge. Mirror that and merge. Merge. Apply that mirror. Why does it have shape cues? Apply the mirror, merge. Armor, and we'll call this bodysuit. We'll just delete all this armor in here for now. Then we can remove. We'll keep that for now. The armature and body. We merge the hair in. The body now. Yep, so now it's bodysuit, body. Her eyes are still separated for some reason. They mirrored? No. Merge those in. Sweet. By the way, does the underboob darkness, wait, dark area custom made? You mean for this? It's from the sculpting. It's not ambient occlusion. Oh, armor. Let me look. Oh, this is just the it's not ambient occlusion. It's just world space normal. So one of the maps that Substance Painter gives you is the world space normal, and basically I go, hey, if the normal is pointing directly up, make it white. If it's facing directly down, make it black, and then anywhere between it's a gradient. And then I just kind of took that and I kind of remapped it and did, hey, the lower part here, just make it slightly darker than the top, just to give it like a little bit of depth, because it's like pure white right now. So yeah, no, I didn't make that, although it would be really easy just to brush that in quick, but it's actually the world space normals that I used to make it. Hello. No, but I mean, that kind of thing is easy enough to do either way. Nightbot didn't like you screaming in caps. I should change that. Sorry. Okay. All right. I think we have 3 meshes right now. That's fine. Is there anything I care about in terms of rigging? We have these rigged, but we need to figure out what we want to do with these. I actually think it might be better to parent these to the first bone of this instead. I don't know. We can use these rotation constraint bones and have it match the leg, I guess. Yeah, I want them to be able to flap sideways a bit. Like this, but I don't really need them to move like this too much at all. So, but I just have it match the leg and then just restrict it in all ways but this. I think it'll be good. To export it. I'll re-import it. Okay, cool. And so for these, we can do the rotation constraint. This one will be on the right leg. This one will be on the left leg. And, oh no, maybe they should be parented to the leg. Let's see. So what does it look like when yeah, it should be parented to the leg. We don't need rotation constraints then. All right, let's undo those quick. Yeah, so we can get rid of these and just parent these directly to the leg. I think that'll be the best. Okay, so now we have the armor, which we can add a very similar Fizmode script to us. Let's copy it from the skirt. Oh, I did not mean to put that there. I wanted to put it here. Probably could use even less rotation in this axis. And let's see how this looks. Yeah, so now that moves a little bit, but not like a crazy amount. It's always going to clip a little bit, I feel like. I don't know if there's much we can do about it. That's not bad. Okay, cool. Like, the way I like to work on things is it doesn't need to be perfect right away. You just get something that works and maybe is the start of it, and you can kind of come back and pick at things and, you know, don't run yourself ragged, or I don't want to run myself ragged to get something like really perfect. Because sometimes if instead of like throwing my face at it over and over, if I just like work on other things and I come back to it, I'll be like, oh wait, I can try this instead, or I don't know. I think I like not doing just like completing the entire thing on the first try. Let's see what else we can do. We can do shape keys. We can do shape keys. That is definitely a thing to do. Let's do that. All right, mic is still working. Cool. Oh, I thought we textured the inside of the mouth. I guess we didn't. Okay. Well, we'll do that. Huh. Oh wait, even this isn't textured. Is it using the wrong texture or something? What's going on? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, is this... What is this viewing mode? Texture? Why is the texture viewing weird? Huh. Alright, whatever. So this is always really annoying here. This part where the mouth meets. But I did something recently that kind of helps with that, which is just I can get my camera to freaking adjust. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. And pull this up a bit. And these much further down. Since it's darkness, we want her to have a pretty, like, large mouth when she's speaking, right? Some pretty exaggerated ones, so I'll work on trying to make that happen. How they move separate from the lower jaw? Oh, you mean it's like not one-to-one? Yeah, well, the entire face isn't like a human face, right? So you just kind of gotta figure out. Everyone has their own way of doing it. I don't know if this is the normal way to do it or not. I assume it's probably similar to what a lot of people do. It's just the way that I kind of ended up doing it. I always do doing a little bit different every time as well. Yeah, I jawbone, like, nowadays games don't use jawbones much, but especially back in the day, they just have a jawbone that would flap up and down, right? Yeah, and then that's how they would do it. Anime characters, like, if you watch anime, like, their mouths move very independent, like, much differently than, you know, the jaw does. Some animes are more realistic and they actually don't move it as much, or move it more with the mouth, etc. Some don't. Like in my case, I'm going to move the jaw, but not like the same amount as the bottom lip moves. Hello, underscore, I guess. Yeah, I'm using Blender. I'm just getting the mouth looking right first before I move the jaw. But actually, I think moving the jaw would be a good idea right now. I'm not sure why the texture is all messed up. Very strange. What if I just pull it directly over the output? Does that work? So weird. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's good enough for now. Well, we can adjust these as we go, but that's good enough. So next one is like the cha, the teeth one. So usually I'll just make ah, and then I'll just kind of do this. I'll duplicate the shape from there. And then, yeah, I'll make sure the teeth are back to where they should be. Do I know any good tutorials for working on VTuber models in Blender? You can't find anything on it at all. They're using Unity. I don't know. I don't really do much VTuber. Like, it depends on what you mean by VTuber specific. Working, like, do you want to make them from scratch? Because that's different than like the software, right? Because you can make a model in Blender, then you can use it in anything you want. Vroid. Right, that Vroid is a thing to make 3D models. Okay, so you want to use your Vroid model for VTubing? There's Waludo, there's Vinyan, there's VC Face. Those are like the 3 I know of. I made my own software, which is what I'm using now. It's very basic, but that's what I use. So it just depends on what you want to do. You want to, yeah. Then you just have to bring it into a modeling program, or like VC Face and Vinyan. Actually, I think all of those 3 that I mentioned use Unity, so you can also just do that. And then they have an SDK which you assemble your VTuber model in, and then you kind of make it into like a little package, and then you import it into the game for the VTubing program. I've never done it myself, so I can't tell you too much. I'm a fake VTuber. Yeah, I've literally I just have my own software I wrote. I've never actually used another one, so. Okay, and then, is that good? I want it to be bigger. I want a bigger smile. What if I do something like this? Yeah, that works. No, yeah, I'm going to have some darkness expressions for sure. It'd be really fun to make. We were talking about it last stream, but yeah, I have quite a few, at least a few I want to do that are specifically like from the show, and I'll try to recreate them. I think it'd be fun, but that's after, you know, that's like one of the last things I'll do. That's pretty good. The old face is always the worst. I don't want to do it. I hate the old face. I hate the old face. I'm just going to start from the full face and go from there. Because these are like kind of like the main 3 shape keys that you can build the rest off of. I can just generate them using the Blender Cats add-on, but sometimes I'll generate them and then I'll modify them after. But these 3 are like the kind of like the pinnacle ones, I guess. The O face. I don't know what you mean by that one, Unix. I'm lost. Let's see. Oh wait, I know what you mean. Ha ha ha. Oh, sometimes you just loop tool circle and adjust the rest. Yeah, that can work. For sure. And there's a bunch of different ways you could approach it. Funny thing is, I actually just did Visemes yesterday for my other model. So like, I'm like literally just doing double work right now, which is probably a bad idea. I probably really shouldn't be working on 2 models at the same stage at the same time, but here I am doing it. I just love 3D modeling that much. Totally. Ah. So weird. It looks so bad. Okay. Chill out. Let's... Needs to be much smaller. Ooh. Something like that is good. Have to, oh my god, you have to fix it all up now. Yeah. There's a lot of funny stuff to look at when you're making a 3D model. Always funny broken things. That pog face. Do I want the teeth in it or no? Yeah, I want the teeth in it. I think it looks fine. Looks a little funny with shading, but without it's fine. I think. It's a little bunched up there. That kind of sucks. Always really messy. But you won't be able to notice this all, so it'll be fine. I don't think relaxing is going to work in this case. I was trying to do that earlier. Wait, relax. Wait, is that what I'm thinking of? Control V, relax. No, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that, yeah. It's good. It's fine though. They're pretty tight by default. They were just a little messy is all, so. If you ignore the weird shading on it. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. So now we have our base shapes. O-C-H. O-Ch. And we're not going to worry about the others for now. Maybe just plug this directly in. There we go. Now we can look at the O. That looks pretty good. Okay, something I want to do is, so the eyebrows here, I think I'm just going to map them to the hair. And if the UVs are gonna show the hair, then I will. But they're not even unwrapped. Oops. Anyways. Wait, now why are these not showing? There they are. Just find somewhere to stick them. That looks good. It's so weird. It's like the mesh isn't updating right or something. It's so weird. Oh, because I'm on discard. Oops. Is that a problem? No, it's not. Okay, cool. They were unwrapped. Okay. I'm done. There you go. That's better looking. And now I'll have the shading for the hair to look better. Nice. Same thing with this. We could just assign this to the body, honestly. Oh no, but it's always shaded. No, we'll leave it. Awesome. So there's that. I want the tongue to be wider. I can select it. Oh, great. What's wrong with the tongue? Oh, the tongue is duplicated. Whoops, because it was mirrored. Fine, we got it. It's back to normal. Or not. Turn off mirroring. Why is that? What? Alright. There we go. There we go. We're good. Anyways, what I was trying to do is make this wider. There, much better. Yeah, bones can work with shape keys. I mean, like the head is a bone, right? And the shape keys work on the head, so I guess it depends on what you mean by that. But yeah, you can have a bone and a shape key at the same time, affecting a vertice. Okay. Let's generate. Our visemes. I always do 1.1 intensity. No, shape keys are only for mesh. They don't move bones. They only move, so shape keys are specifically, they linearly interpolate a vertex from one position to another. That is what they do. So no, they don't work with bones. But you can animate bones, just how you can animate a shape key to do something, so. So like whatever you want to do with a bone that you would want to have the shape key move the bone, you can just have an animation enable the shape key, right? You can have the animation go from 0 to 1 over a second. And then you can also have the bone go from 0 to 1 over a second, but just have the animator do it directly. Okay, let's export this. Oh, do we want to do blinking? I don't want to do blinking. We'll do blinking next time. I'm not feeling like doing blinking. And this stream has only been 2 hours. I feel like we've been going way longer than that. Okay. I'm not going to go for too much longer. Maybe another 30 minutes. Okay. What else? Is that, did we already export? I don't remember. I'll export again. Let's go to Unity and let's import the model. Oh. Oh, why? Oh, that's why. There we go. Cool. Now on our viewer chat thing, we can set that up. Cool. We could have the UV discards for the outfit as well. To yeah, to take off her upper armor parts and just have the you know, her under armor plus the longer skirt thing, and then another one just to have just the bodysuit. We do make her sword. I should probably do that. Maybe next stream, make her sword. Shouldn't be that hard. I am okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. So what else do we need to do? Oh, here, I know. We can add the bones to this piece here. Hey, you. I feel like I should probably have a parent bone for all this. Let's do that quick. It's a little unnecessary to use 4 components there. Let's go back to Blender quick. Oops, nope, not my program. I'm clicking all over the place. Oh no, I did it again. There we go. This program. So let's select one going up. No, turn off mirror. Now have just one going up. So this will be the bow parent. All the other bows are connected to this. So now in pose mode, yeah, these are all parented to that. Cool. Now I can re-export this again. Switch back to Unity. Oh my goodness. I need to make a tracking disable on that. Okay. There we go. Why don't I use human rigging add-on? Because I would need to do most of it myself anyways. The human rigging add-on won't rig the skirt, it won't rig the hair, it won't rig the bows. It only rigs like a very basic version of the body. And honestly, the body, I rigged it a few streams ago. It only takes me like 30 minutes to do the body, and I can do it more intentionally. So I just don't really see a reason to use the rigging add-on. I'm pretty fast with it. Okay, now we have the bow parent, so now we can add a fizzbone. We don't need gravity. Oh, we can do a little bit of gravity, why not? And can have it not be super stiff, keep some of its momentum, collision type angle, bring these out. You thought it's much easier? If you don't know how to rig, it's much easier, but I already know how to do it, so I don't think it's easier. It might save me like 10 minutes, but I don't really care. But no, a lot of the rigging add-ons are good to start off place. They're never going to be perfect though, you always have to modify them anyways after. And so at a certain point, I just stopped caring about doing it all. I used to use Mixamo when I was first getting into making stuff. Okay, so what are the rotate? Alright, so Z. We want all the Z's to point out. So let's do that. So this Z point out like that. This Z also point out like that. This Z point out. This Z point out. Yeah, like all this stuff I'm doing here, like you have to do it yourself. The rigger add-on is not going to know how to do any of this. Re-import my model to Unity. And there we go. So I just rotated the bones, so now they all have the same up direction. Yep. So now we go to play mode. Good for me because you're bad at rigging. I mean, I was bad. I just do it a lot. So eventually, you know, you get better when you do things. That's all. I was awful. I hated rigging. Rigging was like the worst thing. It was super hard. It was super hard for me. So I'm glad I eventually learned it though. Yeah, that's I guess that's fine. I don't really know how much it should move, but seems pretty good. Maybe we can have it have a little bit more momentum on it. Yeah, that's good. We'll keep that. Let's see. We do want it to have world like 0.9. I do it based on everything I make is world 0.9. She does have breast physics, but not when her armor's on. We're not going to worry about that for now. Increase gravity. Oh yeah, that's right. Gravity won't do anything on this too much. So it kind of goes down a little bit, which is what we want. But if there's more gravity, then it's going to just kind of bend more, which I don't think we want, because if the gravity's up higher, it's just going to like droop, which we don't really want to droop like that. Because if we like tilt her sideways, let's see. If we tilt her like this, then yeah, it kind of sticks. Her ponytail's in the way. But yeah, it kind of hangs down a little bit. If we enable gravity fall off and do it more, it'd be like that, and then we rotate her back upright. If I can rotate her back upright, then it's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. I never understood what this gravity fall off was, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay. So basically the gravity fall off, if it's set to 1, when it's like in its default rotation, it won't have any gravity affected by it. But if I'm like sideways, then it's going to make the gravity affected a lot more, which is what I want. Like a fake gravity effect, which works pretty well. We're gonna add a collider to the body for the ponytail. We can add a empty object, call it pony chest call. Now what if we do like a plane? Are planes infinite? I mean, technically yes. What I mean is it going bones as spheres? When enabled, this collider treats the bones as spheres instead of capsules. Ah, interesting. Okay, yeah, there's no size, so it's a complete plane. Which, do I want that? No, I don't want that. Okay, so we're not going to do plane. We can do a capsule though, and do something like this. And then do another one on the spine. And then just have the ponytail inherit both of those colliders. I don't know if inherit's the right word, but look at both those colliders and see how that works. There we go. It kind of looks weird up there. Let's adjust this. You know, we can have like a neck collider. Does this do that? No, the colliders are just capsules, and the physics simulator that is moving the bones, it'll check every frame if it's inside of the collider, right? So the colliders need to move with the bones, because if it was on the mesh, like it wouldn't know which vertice to follow. With armor, you want one collider. No, it doesn't need to be that accurate, because the colliders are just capsules anyways, so the armor fits to her body pretty well, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to be like perfectly accurate to either of them, unfortunately. If it was, that'd be cool. All right, yeah, that works pretty good. I think her hair's a little too like wiggly. So let's fix that. Let's turn down the momentum. Okay. A little bit more actually. What else do we want? Should this piece move? I feel like it maybe should. I don't know. Let me get this walking animation I was using earlier for my other model. The sexy walk anim. The walk doesn't fit darkness, but it's a good test. There we go. Yeah, definitely need more work on the rigging for the skirt, but it's getting there. Cool. Yeah, right. This is La Latina. This is how she needs to walk. La Latina dustiness. Cool. Cool. So we can fix the inner skirt, clipping with the outer skirt, by literally we can just project the weights from the outer skirt to the inner skirt, and it should follow pretty much 1-to-1, because I know we did some adjustments. But yeah, no, it doesn't look too bad. I feel like this is thin. I don't know if I think this needs to be like thicker or bigger or something. This kind of seems wimpy though. This one looks fine. This looks pretty good. Maybe we should add some physics to this too or something, like a single bone that just like wiggles a little bit just to give some sort of, because it's definitely soft. It's not hard. Just like me. Yeah, that's looking pretty good though overall. I don't know what's up with this weird shadow and why it's so grainy. But yeah, Unix, I just can use the same collider as you did for ponytail on both the legs. They already have colliders. But the yellow and the black are on the same bone. They share the same bone. They're not separate. It's just though the weight painting is a little bit different for each one. So if I make the weight painting the same, it should prevent it from clipping. Oh, do you mean this middle? Yeah, I haven't rigged this one at all. I haven't rigged the middle at all yet, which I need to do. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably just do a collider or something for that. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Let's think about that. So it should be this one right here. Yeah. So it's out of Fizzbone. Let's just copy the skirt physics for now. Yeah, so it doesn't collide with them at all. What can we do to make it collide? We could have just... Oh, I know. This is kind of weird, but it could work. Yeah, the middle part has its own bones. No, the middle part has its own bones. I could like... Here, let me try something. Let's put this back here. Yeah, Carl, I have no clue what that is. The little tuft on her shoulder. I have no clue. It was so annoying because I had no clue what it was. I always thought it was fur or something, but then other people think it's not fur, and I'm like, I don't know. What I was thinking is, so for the legs, we can have these, we can actually use the plane collider. Oh no, but then, maybe not plane collider, but, oh man, this is so weird. How do I do this? Oh, I know. Oh, I just got a big brain idea. Okay. I have an idea. So let's make a empty here. We'll call this like middle leg. And we'll do a position constraint here, which, well, before we activate that, let's put this in the middle of the legs. Where's the middle of the leg? It's like right there. Yeah, that's the middle. We'll have it follow the position of... is this right? I think this should work. This is gonna be weird. Just let me cook. Okay. Lower leg. Lower leg. Does this put the Fizzbone collider so we can see it? And I want to see if... Oh, it does. Oh my god, look at that. It's between. It's like following between them. So if I pause it and I move one leg up a lot, yeah, now it's moving forward with the other leg. Oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Let's go. Okay, I think this is gonna work. We'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up yet. And so then we have a rotation constraint. I don't know if the rotation constraint will mess it up on the same object. We'll see. I don't think it should. And the rotation constraint will rotate with the upper left and upper right. And then this will be a capsule with height. Oh my, this is so weird. This is so jank. I think it should work though. Maybe. All right. Then this front cloth, it only has that one collider to worry about. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh my god, it's kind of working. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, well we can't celebrate prematurely because we don't know how it acts and like when you sit down and stuff, but so far it's working pretty well. Let's pause the animation. Let's like raise her legs up. Okay, this upper one is causing issues, but that's fixable. Yeah. Well, the issue, so yeah, you're on the right track, Sonia. And the issue was just how do you keep it between when like one leg raises up over the other? So what I have is, how do I explain? This is actually really interesting because I haven't seen this tech before. We discovered something here. So let me write this out quick. Or actually, here, can I just add a window capture the snip and sketch there. So what's going on, and this is for other people, if you already know Sunny, then yeah, you're following. But so basically we have a point in the upper, in like the middle of the thighs between, and we want it to stay basically between these, kind of like if there's a rope tied between them, we want it to be in the middle of that rope. And the way I'm doing that is I have a position constraint on it. It's the first one, so the red is the position constraint. The first one is the hips, which is where it's currently parented to. Then the other two is the knees, so the joint 1 and joint 2. So it's basically taking the average of those three, I think, that means it might be getting pushed up a bit, but it's mostly in the center. And then so when the red, so if this knee raises up like this to here, it'll then change its position to be in the middle of this triangle, which is going to be here instead, right? So that makes sense. And then for the rotation, I just have it take the average rotation of each leg, which we've already seen that before. So that's kind of interesting. That might, yeah, that's pretty cool. No, so I would rather do that, Sonia, but I can't. There's no, because VRChat doesn't let it either use script, right? So you have to use the basic Unity tools and what they provide, and Unity nor VRChat provides the right tool to do that, unfortunately. I could literally just like write a script in 2 minutes to do that, but I can't. So we just have to work with what we are given. Hi, Blank. Boo, ah. So the only issue was this was too high, so we can bring this down a bit, I guess. See how that works. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I can't take the larger of the two angles, but this works fairly well. Another solution would be, I guess, is just to, instead of using rotation constraint, just have it as a sphere, and I have like 2 of them. If I just took the right, then it'd be like that, which is what I want. Or just the left, which is what I'd also want. yeah, I think we found a good way to do it. I think a good enough way to do it, which is kind of scuffed, but it works. So that's pretty cool. How do we, I need to make it a little bit bigger, I think. 18? Yeah, maybe we should just do 2 spheres instead. Yeah, so yeah, the size is good. I'm just talking about like because the rotation isn't correct, it's kind of pushing the top out more than the bottom. I'd like to avoid. And one way we could avoid that is just by making the sphere really big. No, that's kind of a dumb solution. I guess it could work. Like literally just do 2 of these. I don't even think we need a rotation constraint at that point. Activate those. Let's see. Because the rotation problem, like we were talking about earlier, when one leg raises up higher than the other, the capsule doesn't rotate fully, so it's pushing the top out more than the bottom because it can't rotate evenly with the leg. You made a shape key thing in Polysquare, let me see. Oh, it's the image. I was like looking at the video, I'm like, what do you mean? Let's see. Oh, you just use the weight paint mirroring. Gotcha. That makes sense. You know what's weird, Carl? I actually don't have issues that much with the middle mirroring. I don't really know what. I haven't run into that issue. I don't think. I'll look at it more later. Maybe I have. I don't remember. No, you just saw me working on shape keys earlier, and the middle vertice was fine, right? Or is it not the same thing? Yeah, I was using symmetry. I was using X mirroring. Let me go back and show you. So like right here, right? I'm gonna modify a shape key. I'll make a new one. Oh, so it's 2 separate shape keys, but I guess I don't understand why, because why not just, if you just make it in one shape key, then it's like, look, if I want to make a doubled shape key, right? So here, I'll mirror it, right? Like that, and then if you want 2 shape keys, just activate it, new shape from mix, and then just select left and delete, and then right and blend from shape. That's what I would do, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not, whatever. I don't understand it. Sorry, Carl. Yeah, blend from shape. Do you not know what that is? Well, you should know. All right, let me show you then. Yeah, blend from shape is a way to remove the influence from a shape key. So if I do this, right? And I can go back into shape key, I can select half and do blend from shape. And I can set it to unadd and I just can remove half of it. So whenever I need to have a duplicate shape key, but for each side, I just new shape. And then for this side, I do that. I'll invert my selection and select the other one and then do that. So now you have two shape keys, left and right. Oh, so it's a way to preserve the middle weights. Huh. I don't know. I see, I understand what you're saying now. I guess I've just never had that issue where I've needed to do that, but I see now. I see. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, so you... Yeah, so you're saying retaining the middle weight when you're trying to mirror. Yeah, the middle verse, exactly, I see. Okay, so for the skirt, back on track. Let's see. Well, that's not correct. Why is it? Why is it the same still? Oh. Maybe I don't want the hips. Oh, interesting. I guess we will go back to the collider or the capsule because it's not working how I want it to. We'll set it to 9 and call it good, I guess. Middle leg is a scary name. I don't know what you mean. What's wrong with the middle leg? Explain it to me in detail. Alright, I'm not super happy with that, to be honest, because this part up here is having like a bump. She has a bulge up here. Speaking of middle leg. But we'll just call it good for now, I guess. Okay. We'll call it middle collider. How about that? I wonder if we can use middle collider then for the middle leg as well, because that might be a better method than what I'm doing now. We'll see. But cool, yeah. Let's see. What do we want to do? What else do we want to do? I think I might call it here for the stream. Yeah, I'm much happier with this. Let's look at the blend shapes. Nice. It'll be exciting to do some of the kind of her faces for it in the future. But yeah. I guess we'll call it good there. We have much more to do, but haven't streamed in a while, and this is going pretty slow, and I'm pretty tired. But let's see, what is tomorrow? Wednesday? For me? Yeah, Wednesday for me. So I think I should be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate it. We will next time, I don't know, do more of the animation stuff for her outfit. We'll do more texturing, I think. We'll do the eye blinking blend shapes. Yeah, I think that's what we'll start with and see what else we need to do from there. Okay, bye-bye. See ya.